Everybody rushing as normal to the B point. Try and get some early game points in. My favourite tank in the game, my Panther. That's good. Get some points on the board to start with. Go for C now. Oh, nice 2 Panthers pushing forward as well. That's good. Come on lads, keep going, don't stop. Oh, that was a bit crazy. I really put my teammate in some problems there. I just suddenly stopped and I had no choice and spun him round and oh, that was bad on my part, but oof. Ah, good shot, buddy. It's one thing you can't argue about. Right, second tank. Get stuck in. Come on, lads.
Attack the C-point.
Bomber coming in, TU2. I'm going to stop and see if I can get some hits on him. Yeah, even if you just hit them once with a machine gun, there's a possibility you get a kill assist. First game of the day. Very cool. One of them games where you'll be glad when it's over. As I said, glad when it was over. Wow, that was power. See what we can do next. Same map. Charge. That's it. Let's go for. My favourite hardy hole. Oh, we've got company, so one of the good things with the 3 screens on, being able to look around corners, and all that over there I wouldn't be able to see, so it does come in handy. Where is it? Well, at least we're getting stuck in. Gives us a chance to have a look at a king tiger on the way past. If I had my RC one again, I would copy some of the paint schemes. Look at that for it. Soviet Sherman Jumbo. the details on these things. Well, good job, it's just a game. Doing nicely. At least it's one of them. I only unlocked this the other day, so I've got not a lot of modifications on it. So I'm hoping to add some more. Love it though. Just being added into the game. Again, would have made another fantastic RC model. Right, I've one hide. Oh, not like that I won't. Obviously, if the other players know that you're up in an aeroplane, you're a prime target, so get this bomber down, that would be fantastic. Oh, what? What a shot. Alright, I'm very sorry lads. Let your team down a lot, not getting the bombers down. Come on. Thank you. He was angry. Right, while I'm repairing, I'll see what I can do. I was tempted to go for the fighters, but the bombers. Tough playing that 3-1. Well, Sam made a good start. Oh well, never mind. Well played. Steamroll. Panzer III can stand a chance against you can see in the comments how people get themselves a little bit upset, but it's just a game. I think if you're getting that upset when you're playing a game, I think it's time to turn it off. You win some, you lose some. I mean, I had an atrocious game and still finished third, so I don't know what everyone else was doing. These are some of the upgrades I was talking about. You start off with none, and you upgrade your tyres first, and then you get your parts, which means you can repair if you get broken, or, you know, the most important one's a fire extinguisher as well, which I've now got, so if I get set alight, I can do that. Adjustment of fire is very important. I didn't know about all this to start with. Had to learn as I went. Crew replenishment is good because it gives you just an extra crew member, so I'll go straight for that one as well, although I didn't have enough points to unlock it. The adjustment of fire gives you a good straighter shot, so at least you've got a chance of a better chance of getting something down. Also your crew, you get awarded points and allocate them as you go. I'm going to upgrade that because I've got enough line heads to upgrade it to an expert crew. Yeah, that's now an expert crew, so that stands a little bit better chance. Also get things called war bonds, which they give you, and you save them up towards different prizes and that, which is good. I like being able to play and get something for free. You put a lot of time into a game. Get something back's nice. See if I can get up to C and get some points. All these capture points, where the C, B and A are, if you capture them, you get more points. Points make prizes. Oh, that was a long shot. Artillery, so I'll drop that on him. I don't know why he's sitting there. He's got every opportunity to move. I've got quite a good crew in this, so it is normally quite good for me, but it's taking a beating. Right. Push my luck. go and hide me in here. I was hurrying. Oh, well done. I wasn't coming back from that. Yeah, well, we could lose this. I thought it was a certainty at one point, but Just can't believe my butter plate. Take a break point. Gotta love a panther. Where's that come from? Oh.
Somebody attack him!
Jumped on my skin. Hi Longford, how are you doing? What you playing? What you eating? What you watching? I'm having a pretty awful time. You been on farming today? That'd be nice if I can win this one. Well, team win anyway.
Somebody attack him! Affirmative.
Must be their last one of those ones after him. He's on fire now. Nice clean-up operation and my first win of the night. At least nice to win one. Look at all the tanks. Tiger here, Tiger 2 here, Tiger 2P, Tiger 1E. Absolutely, that's what I like about it. Everyone puts the one little bit of paint on or a bit of decoration and foot. Oh, sneaky. No good sitting still. Wasn't to be. a good team. Hi Craig, yeah, fine. Quiet night for chat tonight, so thanks for stopping by. Just got my feet up and chillaxing. What are you up to? What you been playing? Yeah, just kicking a couple of hours. Just I thought, well, I may as well put my stream on, see if there's anyone about for chat. Everybody must be on farming tonight. Oh, what you playing, Craig? Are you farming on the Xbox or? Or playing anything in particular? Xbox One, I take it.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Yeah. Is that your favourite Xbox game, the farming? I still always wanted to get an Xbox One. The simplicity of just putting a disc in and switching it on is fantastic, really. I just got Project Cars 2 today, and it's pretty hungry on the graphics, and so I can't run that on full detail, but it's good. Pleased with it. Yeah, I mean, even Max, you know, talked about getting an Xbox, even just to do, like for Mark, to do Xbox coverage for the farm sim, you know. But can't beat just plugging it in and switching it on. I mean, a lot of the driving wheels and all that now support it, so you've got a much better choice of all that kind of thing now as well, which now that's not good. Yeah, they get in a better place and know exactly where to shoot you to kill you. Do you not do any streaming, Craig, of any kind, or any video? Do you have a, you know, do you upload anything YouTube wise? I wasn't gonna bother. Well, I couldn't bother before when I had slow internet, but I was more bothered about Mark getting started, and I quite enjoyed just chatting to people. From 10 AM to 1 AM. Wow. Can't all be just farm sim though, are they? Is that how long you play farming for? Ten till 1. Wow. That's a lot. I'm on and off during the day. Yeah, I maybe sit down for an hour and a half, and then a cup of tea and check dog out and that kind of thing. I'm amazed how much time some of you put into farming. I know lads sit and play this game for that kind of time scale as well, so well, on to the next one. Good on a Friday, mind you don't have to wait long for battles. Oh, sorry, missed your message. Yeah, I don't, as far as I know, these aren't cross-platform games. Never tried. I know.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
You can tell me better. I think you can get War Thunder on Xbox. Yeah, Thornton Farm's good. Before, when Mark first got me into it, I started a farm on Aberdeen. Quite got into that. It just seemed to. But then there's that many came out that it gets hard to choose from. I was trying to load a map up today, just a login map. I just fancied messing about, you know, cutting trees down and doing some just doing some wood, you know, just something different. Very, very spoilt though. I mean, again, I'm only new to the game, so. But the farm's 15. That, you know, as Mark showed me, that was just as nice. So you must have put some hours in on Farm Sim then. Is that all you play, Craig? Just the Farm Sim, or you must have something else that you play? It's a wonder you don't do videos then if you're spending that, if you're putting that amount of time into it. Is there any reason why you're not uploading anything on YouTube, or just don't fancy it? I'll have to give Marky a ring after and see what he's up to. Yeah, is there any reason why you haven't got a channel yourself, Craig, or it seems such a shame when you put that much time in? Yeah, I would, Craig. I mean, providing, obviously, sorry, I don't know how actually old you are, but providing you're old enough, the sooner you get putting stuff up, because you're playing anyway, so it's not costing you anything. That's what I thought. I thought I'm wanting to set it up for higher fate gaming. Yeah, I wasn't wanting to set mine up for any particular reason. Other than when I first started, it was just to share with the lads that I had the hobby with. But you know, with you lads, you put that much time in gaming, and I actually thought there'd be too many people actually, you know, with YouTube channels, but I don't think you can get too many. What you up to for your gaming? What you playing tonight? Or what you been playing, you know? Thanks for stopping by to say hello. I'm just chilling, playing my favourite game as usual. If I was going to do any farming, I'd just go on and do it with Mark, you know. I don't want to, you know, if I'd rather be on with Mark farming if I can, and with the rest of you guys. Until Mark gets enough time to play with me on this, I'll have to play on my own. Yeah, Craig, I don't know why you don't. Yeah, I mean, it must be really popular there. I mean, there's yourself playing Farm Sim and Craig playing Farm Sim. I don't know whether you've both been on the same map or, but yeah, I'd like to see you on playing on Mark's channel as well. Yeah, I mean, if you've got a... I mean, I was playing on my laptop when Mark was here for a while, and it played really well, so... But I mean, even if you think about, even if you were on with streaming with Mark, it doesn't stop yourself recording, being on the same one and getting something loaded up, or... If you've got good internet, of course, obviously.
Somebody cover me! Roger that! Affirmative. Attack the enemy!
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, Mark will tell you how often I kept saying to Mark, I said, oh, just get it done, I mean, as you know, Mark has a lot of time at home, unfortunately. Yeah, do it, buddy, do it for me. And there's Tazzy, Nate and Fiona. both have YouTube channels, and I think they actually play on together, if I'm not mistaken.
Attack the A point.
I mean, I was a little bit like when Mark said go on, well, especially farmers, I don't know anything about it, so I thought, well, give me that sort of confidence, a little bit of a boost to get in and do it. And gives you people who are interested in the same thing, because unless someone's interested in the same hobby, you can't really talk about it, can you, you know? Nice to be able to help out as well. I like that if you have any particular problems that you can help people with, you know. Hi Christian, you okay buddy? Thanks for stopping by again. I'm just chilling out as normal and blowing things up. What are you playing, Christian, tonight? Or just relaxing? Bit of telly? I can never find anything on the telly to watch. I get bored so quick. And I was trying to play Farm Sim this afternoon and I fell asleep. I was just nodding and you know, it was dead funny. I started getting a nod on like that. So, because you just combining away or something like that, it's kind of monotonous sometimes, but it's great when you got someone to talk. If I'm talking to Mark, I don't do it at all, but yeah, he has, Craig. I mean, I'm absolutely, well, I've said many times, just I couldn't be any happier. I mean, it's very, very sad for me and his mum to see Mark end up where he can't go out much, you know. And yeah, once he's got started and you know had all the tools, a shame the internet was bad and he's had to move for that. But he's only up the road. It's 2.5 hours drive. It's not far. I'll miss him obviously when he's just not popping in, but you know, he couldn't have stayed where he was because of the internet. Oh, well done, Christian. Hi, ranked battles. Is that? Oh no, you'll probably laugh at me, but did they do something like that in World of Warships? If I'm not mistaken. If so, it does sound a good idea. I don't know what you would think of doing the same as Armoured Warfare, where you play against the environment. So, you know, you've got a team of 5 or something against AI tanks. 'Cause that's what I like about Armoured Warfare, personally. If I player versus player, I like this, and although I had a shocking start to this tonight, like, but there's a lot of people playing. How many people would be playing World of Tanks at the moment? Here's the thing, Christian. In World of Tanks, is it cross-platform? You know, if you're playing on, because I think you can play it on Xbox or PlayStation, if I'm not mistaken. Because it's a shame if it's like consoles couldn't interact with the PC versions. Personally, anyway. Here's the thing. Hiya Tyler, how we doing? Again, what you playing? What you up to? Relaxing, I hope. It's Friday. Here's the thing, Christian. If you were World of Tanks, what's your go-to tank? What's your favourite? I know it's a hard question because if someone asked me, I probably this one I'm playing. I like this Panther, and I got it free. I can't remember what you have to do to get it, but it's fantastic. Crikey me, 109,000 logged in on the UE server alone. Not okay, thanks for that, buddy. I don't know whether I've asked you before, Christian. Do you play on console or are you on PC? Sorry if I've asked you before, buddy. I have a shocking memory.
Attention to the map.
109,000 people on the EU. Imagine sitting at some kind of computer desk or laptop or whatever, or sitting talking to the wife, playing, pretending to be interested. I'm not saying that would happen, like. T-57 Heavy and a Centurion Action 10. Yeah, I've got a, I don't know, say the Action 10, I have the Centurion Mark 10 in this game, but I don't know what the differences are with the Action 10. I get a little bit confused. Yeah, Armoured Warfare, they do... Yeah, it's squadrons. I think it's squadrons, yeah, because I'm in the one myself as far as I know. I know you're going to laugh, but I actually don't know how I got in a squadron. I think I just accepted an invite. I'd been playing with someone one day and... But yes, you definitely can have either a squadron or platoon. Because in World of Tanks, I don't know whether they do squadrons or they just call them platoons. I get a little bit mixed up between the two. But I've just joined a squadron in War Thunder, so I wanted to do some squadron battles. I never really thought I'd be good enough, to be honest, and I sort of shied away from it, but I thought, well, if you don't try... So yes, I would say, yes, you can have platoons or a squadron, you know, so... I said, I really like Armoured Warfare from the, you know, the point of view of playing against computer generated stuff, and they've got really good at it. They've done a lot of improvements to it. Yeah, I thought it was the way. 'Cause I've heard Quickie Baby and Jingles on and people like that talking about platoons and that. But I'm not so keen on doing player versus player in Armoured Warfare. I've tried it, but I think you would make a killing at it because it does look very World of Tanks orientated. The way they've got the whole setup and the menu systems now looks very much the same. So I don't know whether they've actively copied up it. Spotting distances and ranges and things like that that you can see on the map. You don't get that in this. So I think that's what confuses me. World of Tanks, you know, not really. I don't know. It's just got to put the time into it. I seem to go on and get absolutely trashed, and then I think, oh, I'll go back to what I know. So I should just stick at it, you know. Shouldn't give up, I know. Do you upload anything, Christian? Anybody waiting for anything specific coming out? I'm just saying I've got Project Cars 2 to dabble about with. I've had a quick go of it today, and I'll play a little bit later on if I'm not chatting with Mark, or see what he's been up to. I think he's been on for a couple of hours himself today. Ah, okay, buddy. I mean, to be fair, there's that many people upload stuff with War Thunder and all that, but just because I've got my channel, it just lay dormant for 5 years, you know, so I couldn't carry on with the hobby that I started the channel with, so strangely this is the next best thing. Much cheaper. You don't have to clean your tanks after every time you've used them. It'd be nice if you had to, though, if you could, like Farming Sim, where you can get a jet wash and clean them. Are you in it? You must be in a platoon, Christian. Are you in World of Tanks? Is that the best way to progress to be in a platoon, or? Mark flashed his stream. Oh, did he? What did he do? Did he have his boxers on? Haha, I'll have to phone him to find out what he's done. He must have thought he was talking to Emma and giving them a flash. Hi Longford, you back again? Yeah, I'm still battling away, buddy. I've done a boo-boo. Ooh. Oh, clan, yeah. He's streaming you. What trucks is he? I laughed the other night because Tazzy was in chatting to me and he said Fiona was on Euro Trucks looking for him. Surprised me how much I like Euro Trucks again. It's a really just good relaxed look around. Very clever. I like the Euro Trucks because you can get set in the cab and you can get your wheel all set up and everything, you know, so it's a really good experience, to be honest. I was surprised myself how much I liked it. Have you tried World of Warplanes, Christian, or World of Warships, or have you just stuck to World of Tanks? Because the one thing I do like about that is if you've got your premium time, at least you can go on either one. You know, you can get to use all three. I love this little half track. Something again I don't think World of Tanks have is the mixture of vehicles that you get in this. I don't think they do. Yeah, just tanks, yeah. To be fair though, I mean, you know, they have got a, when I last looked through the list, they've got a massive list of just tanks. Yeah, the last time I logged on to try it was after they'd updated some sounds, so quite a while ago. Could even be 6 months ago. It's just even if you wanted to dedicate the time to just do World of Tanks, it's just to get proficient at it. Think how many hours you have logged in. God, be some time. I tell you what confused me, you'd laugh, Christian, because when I went in and you look at the way you grind all of the modifications, like in here, it seems pretty simple, so that's what I got used to. And then went and looked in World of Tanks, and I quite confused, like how it all worked, and so I could probably have done with a hand that way. If I was doing it again, I'll give you a shout. You might be able to help me out. We do one of them live streams where I make a fool of myself. A new learning World of Tanks. Learning the maps though, I don't know whether you would agree, Christian, you know, because like where to go, you know, what to do with your scout stuff and your heavy armour and this, that and the other. It does make a massive difference. Whereas I must admit, when I went in the maps, I didn't know what to do, to be fair. And of course, once you get killed, that's it. Back to the garage, isn't it? One good thing about this game mode is at least you get to, you know, you've got sort of 3 vehicles that you can pick from. That's in the arcade version. In the realistic battles, you've got to get a certain amount of points before you can get your next, respawning your next vehicle, so that's quite good. But you get no aiming indication, so you've got to work that out for yourself, your targeting. I do like this as a fun way, because you get the planes in between and that, and it's like organised mayhem. Oh, he saved my bacon there. I was cannon fodder. That was the thing as well, I missed greatly when I went into World of Tanks as well. There was you had no artillery function. Like, you know, I've unlocked this on that, you can put artillery on the people, and at least you've got a machine gun that works, which is some kind of defence. I just love that. Of course, you invest a lot of time and money really into these games, don't you, Christian, you know? I know there's people that probably have spent no money at all, but I've done what you probably did with World of Tanks, just pick this to spend my pocket money on. It's dead hard as well when they bring something new out, a new premium, and you think, oh, I want that. Yeah, I'm a bit of a sucker for a new tank. This is multiplayer, Christian, so player versus player. They do a mode of gameplay where you're against computer generated stuff, but this particular one's against other players. They even do a simulation mode as well, which is, you know, as it says, simulates a real battle. So if it's in an aircraft, you can have, you know, a couple of hours flying time before you get to where you're supposed to go. So it's, you know, yeah, very clever anyway, I'll give you that. It's whichever one you choose to play. But as I say, that's why I chose to play Armoured Warfare. I just go on, it's more modern tanks and a bit of a different game style really. Yeah, on this particular game mode, you can see you get some sort of leading circle to where to fire at. So at least it gives you a chance, but in the realistic battle mode, you've got to work that out for yourself. So it's yeah, it's more difficult. Not as I would say it's not as fast a paced the gameplay either. It's I mean, some games are quick, obviously, you know, you know with World of Tanks, you can just, what team just falls apart, and what would be the average length of a game in World of Tanks, would you say, Christian? Oh, top of the tree. Didn't expect that. When I used to play, I was always at the bottom. I used to look at the top and think, how do people get to be at the top? Just the sheer sounds of the game. I hope it comes through like that, but with headphones on, it just, it's like gets in your head. certainly think you can. I'm don't know what you find with World of Tanks again. I'm comparing it with that because I know you. That's what you play. But whether you feel that they invest the money that you give them where they should do. I mean, in this game, you get, I would say you get maybe 2 or 3 good upgrades during the year with different vehicles, planes, tanks, and they're still working on the naval side of it. Not sure how well that'll work. I tried some of the beta testing on it, but I must admit I was a bit bored. Man, I love World of Warships just because of the sheer the battleship size. You just, even though I'm not very good at it, and I love the way a battleship can get sunk by a torpedo from a little light destroyer. But World of Warplanes never seem to get to be as popular. I don't know why. I don't know whether they've improved it since I've tried it, but. I tried what was free, but just turned it off and never went back on it, so. Oh, I knew it. Silly boy. Ostwind anti-aircraft guns. See who else is playing. You can have a look at a couple more vehicles. That's pretty powerful. Built on a Panzer IV chassis. So it's quite a clever mechanics on that one. Different shells you can put in, obviously. So what else have we got? Panzer IV G version. Oh, then you can see a nice size difference against the Panzer Tiger 1 H early version, also known as. 3 different versions of the Tiger. I've got 2 of them in the game. I have the early version and the late version. Oh, M6A1. 2 guns on that. I'm not sure, can't remember off the top of my head what sizes they are. Obviously got the 50 cal on the top. And I would have to look it up. I'm sorry, I can't remember off the top of my head what they are. Classed as a heavy tank, but funny looking thing. Just staggers me how many actual vehicles were made. Ooh, what have I done? That looks good. Right. Nice when you unlock something new. Makes your time worthwhile. Artillery support on these is fantastic when you can add that, because it just gives you another bit of protection. So I'll work on that, and well, I'm not that far. You can buy golden eagles, which is like in-game currency, and unlock it, but I just don't like to. I like to play it to try and unlock them like that. And I'm just going to check if I've... because I'm in a squadron for this, so I just play so much every day just to keep up my statistics if I can. I'm 27th in my squadron, so I suppose for an old geezer I'm doing okay. But you have different, you know, if you're watching different game modes, you've got tank realistic battles. As I say, just the tanks are a lot slower. The aircraft, you can't just put your flaps and all that kind of carry on. You'll rip the wings off, and it's a. I found it really difficult to adjust to. Simulation battles, which is what it says, simulates a real event. So planes take a realistic amount of time, well, simulated amount of time. So if you were flying from here to France, it would take however long that takes. You've got your squadron arcade battles, and which I must admit I haven't started playing yet. Need to be on TeamSpeak for that, so I've got my TeamSpeak, and since I've been playing with Mark and that I haven't been on. And you've got at the bottom you have a couple of different game modes which are against AI variations. So there's a lot to play in it if you want to. Aeroplanes are really good, in case you're interested. There's so many. That's just in Russian. I haven't got any of the jets yet. Anything in red is something I haven't unlocked. So worked on the tanks mainly, but working through the planes in each nation. So there's I'm not sure where the tanks wise, but in here you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the Italian 6 as the latest nation to be added. There's not, as you can see, there's not much of that, but still adding things as they go. So, but yeah, I do like the planes. You just don't have the time to grind your way through one and then the other one. I'm trying to get the rest of these tanks. We added 1, 2, 3, 4 in Russia. So I'll keep grinding away at that one till I can open that. Anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by. If you stopped by to check in and say hello, I'm gonna have to go now. Take dog out, cup of coffee, do husband stuff and that kind of thing. So until next time, I will catch you again. Thanks very much for stopping by though. I really appreciate it. Bye now.